Philip George and a local businessman in Haywards, Heath. I own and operate a coffee shop. I moved into our current home 6 years ago and struck up a good friendship with my neighbour. And after some time we decided we were going to do a joint extension and researched local builders. Having had three or four quotes in, Simon's quote stood out from the detail and accuracy of the content of the quote, and left us both feeling comfortable that this was achievable, and decided to progress. While the build was going on, Simon was able to suggest that we raise the course of bricks on the top floor by another 4 courses, which provided much better use of the space and much better ergonomic space that can be used in any way rather than one fixed way, which would have resulted if we had had lower ceilings. And of course the planners were involved and immediately accepted the changes because it was very, very minimal. But that minimal change made a very big difference to how we use the space. Simon Butterfield of Butterfield Construction is a chap who delivers what he says, and weather constrained turns up when he says he's going to turn up. In building terms, that's gold dust to me. His team is well selected. They are, to a man, good and lady, good people who I had no problem leaving in my home, and they were courteous and clean, always tidying up, leaving the front of our home looking like a home, not a building site. The regular contributions he made to other trades that we had instructed regarding the completion of the building, he was extremely helpful and saved us a considerable amount of money. With sometimes in fact reducing his bill because he made it easier. And I think that's a real testament of somebody who cares about the outcome of the project, not just the money at the end of the project. The actual living space is wonderful. We love the home. Because we worked together, we were able to soundproof it properly using Simon's workmen and their skills. It almost feels like we live in a detached house sometimes. It's really, really a fantastic investment in quality of life that we've been able to do here at quite a reasonable cost. Because I was able to do this work with my neighbour, we were able to share many of the costs, and one of the worries we had was the allocation of costs when constructing. Simon was very thorough and very accurate at all times, and both my neighbour and myself felt that we were charged accordingly, and it can be quite a tricky operation when particular jobs actually involve both sides. But Simon was absolutely fantastic at all the time communicating with us exactly what was being charged for, to whom and when.